already because I remembered to hit the go live button on YouTube. Wild. I'm on my treadmill today. Is it sounding really weird on my treadmill? I was hoping that maybe it would, like, you know, filter it out. But if it's bad, I'll stop. But I haven't been able to get my steps in today. So hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Just let me know. It doesn't sound super weird? Okay. Cool. The treadmill isn't coming through. The mic is a little tinny though. Probably because it is filtering out the treadmill. Is this... I moved the mic closer. Does it make it better or worse? Feels like it might make it worse, right? It's tolerable? About the same? Okay. Fuck! Okay, hold on, guys. I didn't realize. But my groceries got delivered. So I'll be right back. But also, while I'm being right back, does my mic sound normal now? Let me know. I'm gonna go to BRB. Is it better? I like unplugged and replugged it in. I'm also back. Okay. It sounds good now? Okay, give me another second. I like bumped my healing tattoo against my skin and it's peeling right now, so it's just peeling more and I just... Oops, hold on. Okay, I think I'm gonna be so frank with you guys. Today has been so frustrating. And like, I'm fine. I'm not like frustrated. It's just been frustrating, you know? And let me know if it's still tinny, but I'm on my treadmill now. So I was like, yes, today at work, I'm gonna get this done and this done. And ideally, I should have been able to get both of those things done. But, okay, for context, I work with data, right? I have a job where I work with data. And we get our data from teams, quote unquote, upstream. And we pass it along. And these guys are so annoying sometimes because they'll be like, oh, well, it's not real data, so we can just put whatever we want in it. And we're like, no, you absolutely cannot do that. That breaks our shit. So I'm trying to finish just a completely different set of data. And a set of data completely unrelated to this is like, oh, well, you can't continue because what I have here doesn't look right. And I'm like, well, what the fuck does that have to do with me? So now I have to go search for this data because it's incredibly difficult to do. I can't just go, hello, View. Can you show me the data that's wrong? Because the View will go like, I can't show you anything. There's data wrong. And I'm like, yes, I know that. And trying to isolate data in a table is like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth. So I finally found it. And now the problem is deleting it, which is its own set of problems. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. What can you do, you know? But cry about it. So I'm hoping... I tried to delete the data again like right before I started stream here. So I'll probably check it at the end of my night. And see if it actually got deleted or if it failed again. And if it failed again, then like... You know, that's a Monday problem. Nothing I can do about that. Meanwhile, I have to find a suitable Neko Atsume pick for us today. I didn't change that yet. My groceries were supposed to be delivered between 11 and 2. They got delivered at 3. And it's like 3:20 right now. So it's just like, I don't mind if they're late. Because I'm home anyway. It's not like I have to go anywhere. It's just, if it's outside of the time range, I'm not going to be looking at my phone, you know? So I guess that's its own set of issues, but I got my groceries, I got my veggies. They're in the fridge. I did not put your bread in the fridge, Alex. And, yeah. Oh, you are our Nekawatsume cat of the day. Let's see. Okay. Let's put her in. How do I get here? I gotta go to OBS. I'm looking at OBS. I mean, I do have to put my bread in the freezer, but you know, it's like sourdough. So, figure Alex probably doesn't want me to put it in the fridge. Let's see. Where did the picture go? Here it is. Alright. So this is the new rare cat that recently has visited my yard. Her name is Misfortune. She's a lucky cat. She's also incredibly generous with fish, living up to her name perfectly. She's so cute. And that's our Nekawatsume cat of the day. Let's see. Why do I have... Oh, okay. I was like, why do I have so many blue sky notifications today? It's just because of, I might go live tweet. Well, go live post, rather. Let's see. What else have I been doing? Well, I told you guys that Fantasy Life I, the new cool slow life RPG, cross-platform, cross-save, is coming May 21st to a lot of systems. Nintendo Switch, Steam, Xbox Series S and X, PlayStation 4 and 5. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Anyway, I've been like, it's been in my mind that like, I've gotta get it on Switch because it used to be a Nintendo exclusive. So I gotta do Switch. And my Steam Deck sucks to hold. So I gotta do Switch. But Switch looks sucky. But I still gotta do Switch. But Switch doesn't have early access. But I still gotta do the Nintendo Switch. I decided today, maybe I just do it on Steam. And here's why I decided that. I was watching a Hollow Knight video today. And I was watching a Hollow Knight video of this guy doing a randomizer. But then also had let like 10 of his viewers place 10 items wherever they wanted. And by watching this, I was like, oh yeah, if I get it on the Switch, I'm not going to be able to mod it. Oh yeah, you know, it looks kind of shitty on the 3DS. And if I just played it on my PC, like the original, I could use like an HD pack and make it look really good. Oh yeah. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna go to Steam. I'm still gonna wait until the early access starts. One, to make sure that people like the game. Two, to actually see what the fuck's going on with the Switch. Because it's like, we've literally only seen 2 clips of the game on the Switch. So like, and that was a while ago. So maybe they've been working on it. Maybe it got better. I don't know. But that's the vibe. I started playing Tomodachi Life. I don't remember if I talked about this on Wednesday. It's super fun. I made all my friends. The way that I'm using to play it is really annoying. I usually start at 5, Echo. But today I have to start really early because I have piano tonight. I have piano at 7. So if I started at 5, it would just not work out. But It was like Wednesday morning. My piano teacher texted me and he's like, hey, can you do Friday? And I was like, what time? And he was like, 9 p.m. Eastern? And I'm like, yeah, I'll make it work. Echo not paying attention to your schedule. I did change it. It's okay, Echo. But yeah, that's why we're here early. And that's why I'm treadmilling while I talk, because I did not get a chance to treadmill today at all. Let's see. Okay, friends. I'll talk about something extremely personal to me. That happened to me yesterday. I'm slowly, like, coming to terms with it and telling people about it, but it's fine, it's fine. There's the joke of the, gifted kid to burnout pipeline. Gifted kid to ADHD burnout pipeline. I've always had suspicions that I probably am some sort of neurospicy. Yesterday, confirmed neurospicy. That's great. That's awful. There's a lot. There's a lot going on with it. But, it's reassuring. It's incredibly reassuring. Because it's like going through life thinking like, yo, no one else can really have these problems, right? It really can't just be me. It looks like everyone else is going through life a lot better and a lot easier than I am. Yeah, it just, my worry was going into that appointment and my doctor saying, nah, I don't know, man. I mean, you don't tick anything. You seem to be good. Because then I'd go like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, I'm struggling here. Having a name for it is helpful. It's nice to have confirmation. Yes, absolutely. You have that worry with all of your appointments? Yes. Yes. And then, I mean, there's also the extra worry of, I'm femme. I'm POC. Incredibly hard for a femme POC to get a diagnosis in this if you have a doctor that doesn't know what they're doing. It is 100% a socialization thing. Yeah. I remember watching a video on this once. It was like a really short video about how, like, you know, neurodivergent women, they're taught to socialize differently. I say women, but I'm gonna say assigned female at birth. They're just taught to socialize differently as a child, and they learn how to mask, you know? But Stare, you also bring up a good point of, it's also incredibly hard for people with, like, chronic illnesses to get a proper diagnosis whenever they go to a doctor. Because, let's be honest, guys, doctors really don't like people with chronic illnesses or, like, any sort of deficiency, because it's not a clear-cut answer. So, like, they're just like, I don't know, man. Drink some veggies. Like, you have anxiety. Take anxiety meds. Shit like that. I probably also have anxiety, but on the subject of masking, you masked being blind until you were 30. Hey, Stare, how did you do this? I'm incredibly curious. Was it just like, oh, well, everyone can see around this bit, right? Hard to diagnose and hard to treat. Yeah, I can imagine. just think it's incredibly funny when our brains tell us, like, oh no, everyone does that. When it's like, hey brain, no they fucking don't, shut up. You weren't diagnosed until you were 10. I thought I just sucked for no reason. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at younger you, but it's also just like, oh, what a vibe, right? What a vibe. Where it's just like, no, this is me just being bad. And not like a legitimate medical diagnosis. I understand 100%. But at least we figured it out, right? At least we figured it out at the end. Anyway, for the following 20 years, I just kind of avoided using all accommodations or aids and try not to ever tell anyone. So you're just like, someone's like, hey, what's that sign say? And you're like, you read it, I'm not reading it for you. I understand though, because it's also just like sometimes being diagnosed with some things can make your life harder. But yes, it also makes your life 1000% harder. I mean, I feel like especially in this kind of social climate we have, I'm not talking about this from a political way. I'm talking about this from what I understand people with disabilities have to deal with on a day-to-day. It just really seems difficult, you know? Like, it's easier for you in so many ways. But then there's some ways where it's just a little bit harder. And it's just like, well, do I want to deal with that? Sorry, as an aside, I'll fix this later. As an aside, a funny anecdote from Sesu today. I put on pants today, like before I started, and I was like, I have to fidget with my hands. I'm gonna put my hands in the pockets that these pants totally have. So anyway, I'm wearing my pants inside out. I'll fix that later. I just thought it'd be funny to bring up. You struggled with feelings of being an imposter. Yeah, I also understand that. Yeah, that you were trying to take away accommodations you didn't need. It's so common that we feel, I say we in a general sense because I mean a lot of people go through feelings of feeling like an imposter, and I don't know where it comes from, because I also have big imposter feelings, and it sucks. It really sucks, because you're just, as a person, literally like, well, I can't be good. I can't need this because there's other people, you know? Because yeah, it's like you felt like you were trying to take accommodations you didn't need, which you think comes from the for people who need it view of accommodations. Yes, reasonable accommodations should be available for everyone for any reason. I 100% believe that too. This is related to that. But it's also a side tangent of reasonable accommodations should be available for anyone for any reason. I started watching this video that it's like an hour long and I'm only like 11 minutes through. But it's called TikTok Gave Me Autism, The Politics of Self-Diagnosis. And I haven't really finished all of it yet, but the person doing this video is very much advocating for self-diagnosis should also be accommodated, because for a lot of people, they can't afford official diagnoses. They can't afford going to a psychiatrist that will look at them and say, oh, you have depression, you have anxiety, you don't have this. So it also brings up that imposter syndrome, and that's why this circles back to reasonable accommodations should be available for anyone, for any reason. Because you're right, that is why they're called reasonable. So, that's Ceci's TED Talk of the day on a treadmill. That's right, Ceci brought the treadmill to the stage. Exactly. There are 100% reasons to not want an official diagnosis. Because, for example, now that I have an official diagnosis, and I almost asked my doctor, like, hey, how do I not make this official? Can I pay for this out of pocket? But that shit's expensive. But like, now, for example, if the US goes to shit and I ever want to emigrate to Canada, it's insanely harder for me now. Like, because of the overall look at my life, it might not affect it as much because, I mean, I'm in, like, I have a corporate, like, job. I have, like, a family, etc., etc. But, like, yeah, that can just really hinder me. Just that very small little official diagnosis. Even though I've been living for years, making it work. Not well, I might add, but making it work. And if I were to just go now, or before an official diagnosis, they'd be like, yeah, come on in. But now it's like, squinting at the paper, squinting at me like, And that just really fucking sucks, to be honest. Like, the problem specifically, so I like looked this up on like Canada's site because I was curious about it. Because I mean, let's be honest, the United States is kind of a dumpster fire right now. So keeping my options open, always good. There's inadmissibility rules that Canada has, and I'm sure a lot of different countries have this. But one of their reasons is excessive demand on health or social services, which is usually where these types of diagnoses will fall under. And it's like, okay, let's be honest. Let's say I didn't have a diagnosis and still came in. I still take medicine. I still see a therapist. The only difference is now I might be seeing a different therapist or taking slightly different drugs. And it's like, come on. What I do think is interesting though is that they do have like an amount, like Canada has an amount that they use, which is interesting. I don't really know what it means, but the nuance to that is that in the case of Canada, you can still come to the country, but you may not be able to receive social health services. Yeah, which sucks. That shit sucks. It's rough out there. It's rough. And it makes me so angry. Because it's like, when I look at their threshold and I think about this stuff, I'm like, guys, I'm a data engineer. Like, come on. So, you know, it's fun. It's great. Not something I'll really worry about unless I super need to. But I think even if I need to, the way that I have myself set up puts me in a position that maybe it'll be okay, but it's still something to worry about, which sucks. To be honest, I'm in favor of significant immigration reform here in Canada. I can imagine. I don't know currently what it looks like. For what it's worth. I have no power to change anything. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It really comes down to people in government making government choices for various reasons. Sometimes just from ignorance. Sometimes from other dumb reasons too. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the vibe. Let's see. Let's go on to a slightly nicer topic from this, but still on the topic of dumb things about Ceci. I went to hand therapy yesterday. That was my other doctor's appointment. I finally got new putty for my hand exercises. So here's what happened. I had a putty that I use for hand exercises. It fell onto my footrest. My footrest, how do I say? It has like rough parts of it that have like, yeah, I mean, in general, foot putty. So I was like, I can't use this anymore. So I went online to buy putty because I'm like, well, it looks like I just need orange putty, right? Specific orange medical putty. Harder than you would think. I got a putty that was way too hard. So I went to my hand therapist, and this is when my hand therapist was in Hawaii. So I had a different hand therapist, but I was like, hey, I need new putty. And she's like, okay, no worries. Not really prescription putty, but like therapy putty. So from what I understand about putty used for therapy, they have different grades from soft to hard. And yes, therapy, exactly. And so I had an orange one that was, I guess, soft. I don't know. So I go to the other therapist and I'm like, hey, I need new putty. And she's like, okay, no worries. We don't have that putty in right now. We have a different brand. I think this will work. And she gives me a blue putty. That putty was so hard. For me. It wasn't like hard, but like for me, it was harder than what I had been dealing with. So I go back to my therapist and I'm like, hey, this putty's really hard. And she's like, well, usually I would say leave it out in the sun, but I think we had been getting snow that day. So she's like, can you ask your spouse to like work with it to make it softer? And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll ask him. So I give it to Alex. And he's like, putty, putty, putty. And he's like, getting hand cramps. And I'm like, okay, this is probably good. It wasn't good. By this point, my primary therapist came back from Hawaii. So I went to her and I was like, please, I need new putty. This blue one isn't working. And she's like, okay, we don't have anything else right now. We have to order it. But I think the white putty will probably work for you. So it finally came in yesterday. And she's like, you know, it sucks that it's white because it'll show like dirt more easily. But I'm like, you know, it'll entice me to clean my room. I have not cleaned my room yet. I did not use that putty today. Like, I'm probably going to be at an impasse until I like get too mad at my room and then just super clean it up. Spouse, can you mangle this for me? Yeah, pretty much. I think we were sitting there like watching a show while he was mangling it. And it worked a little, but not a lot. Also, I'm halfway through my walkies for the day. This is a fun heads up. I try to get to 6,000 steps every day, and I'm at 3,000. Thank you. My therapist also asked me yesterday, hey, do you think you're hypermobile in your knees or your hips? And I'm like, I don't know what that would look like. And she explained to me kind of hypermobility in the knees, and I'm like, nope, don't get that. And then she was explaining it to me in the hips, and I don't think I have hypermobility in my hips, but then I remember sometimes where, I don't know, Alex can attest to this, where I'm just like, oh yeah, I don't know, my joint popped, and Alex will be like, that was loud. So, I don't know. Maybe they are a little hypermobile. I'll be a little more vigilant on it to check. Somehow, you didn't notice until like pretty recently that a lot of your joints are hypermobile. Yeah? Where have you noticed it? Also, my pants are getting on my nerves, so. But now I realize this is the case. I notice it all the time. Yeah? Oh, yes, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, once you see it, you can't unsee it. That kind of sucks. Like, all your toes bend all the way back to the top of your foot. Yo, wild? Your elbows and knees are hypermobile. That's also wild. Because hypermobile knees are kind of scary, you know? And you're... Oh, hold on. Come on, Vance. And your fingers bend in a lot of weird ways. I can understand that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, once you notice it, you're like, oh, damn. I noticed my finger hypermobility very early in life. But I was just like, oh, well, this is just a cool quirk that I have. It's fine. And now I'm like, oh, no. And then, you know what I think the problem was? Like, my friend that I was close to in school had, like, a double jointed shoulder. And I was like, oh, my hands don't do that, so it's fine. It's that imposter syndrome striking again. The other day, you stepped the wrong way, and your foot, like, collapsed backward and hurt for, like, 3 hours. Owie! Owie! You gotta protect your poor joints. See, back in school, everyone commented on how weird your hands were. Right! Right! Ugh. Okay. I've got my pants on the right way. But I was just like, yeah, that is weird. Does nothing. That's truly the way. Yeah, now I can put my hands in my side pockets. My side hip pockets, yeah. But I have to get my shoes back on without falling. Let's see. I'm on the problem shoe. Bro, if you don't get on my fucking foot... There we go. Accessible pockets are a reasonable pants accommodation. Hold on. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but I choked. But I didn't choke on my throat. I choked on my nose. I can't explain it, but I'm good. I too believe accessible pockets are a reasonable pants accommodation. I buy a lot of like my undergarments and like my workout pants from Tomboy X, and they're very much in the yes, you need side pockets. So all of my pants have side pockets, which is really nice. Nick's going into business for themselves. Yeah, I can't explain what happened, but I was like, I have to stop talking. But I'm good now. Hi, Sar, how are you? Happy Friday. How was the fall? Well, I didn't fall, but I guess I couldn't breathe, so not fantastic. Not bad, but not fantastic. Thank you for the early Snake Squad. Thank you for the forehead kisses. Hope you're having a good Friday. So, you've been playing Sims Medieval, which is a game from 2011 that no one loves but me. But I think it's the second best Sims game. I think I've seen footage from Sims Medieval, but I'm looking it up. Also, as a point of interest, what is number 1? Stare, I have that problem with my wired keyboard. It's really weird. Sims 2? Okay, I agree with you on that. Yeah, I'm like looking up screen caps from Sims Medieval. I just feel like the earlier version of games were just good, you know? Oh, that reminds me. Okay. If you like The Sims, and I'm going to say this because this is what I personally think. If you like The Sims, and you don't mind like weird ass looking characters, I just really don't like the art style that they have in this game. And you want a game where you can just like control yourself and not control a whole bunch of Sims, but still have that Sims playstyle. Check out Little Sim World that just opened in early access. Okay, so in the town for Sims Medieval 2 or Sims Medieval, there's this thing called the Judgment Pit, where there's a pit with a tentacle monster in it, that they throw people into to execute them. And there's an action you can do where you jump into the pit and fight the monster. And there's an 80% chance of dying. That's a large percentage of dying, but also a large percentage of living. So you named either one of or all of your heroes, probably all of your heroes after Undertale characters. Okay. And at the very end of your whole quest line, you were like, screw it. Papyrus, jump in the pit. Did he win? I'm scared to find out the answer. Hearts and weird squeaking noises came out of the pit. Oh, Papyrus, you freaky. and Papyrus got the having a blast moodlet. Oh my god. You know what? Hey, he climbed out looking tired. You know what? Good for him. Good for him. He had a great time. A little freaky, but he had a fantastic time. Oh, that's so funny. I would have never thought that that would be an option. This game is so unhinged and I love it. I'm so happy that you are enjoying it. Alex. I just wanted to say your name. Hi, I like you. So for that game I did link. It does have very mixed reviews right now. So maybe wait. Maybe wait for some patches to come out before trying it if you want to. I did not know that it was. I've had Sims fight the pit beasts and win before, but no one has ever had a blast with the beast. Oh, that's so funny. Now, that's all I will think about whenever I think of Papyrus. Him having a blast with the tentacle monster pit beast. All right. I'm going to stop my treadmilling. We're close to our ads. So I'm going to put our ads now. And then we'll go into Spirit Swap after the ads. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Really appreciate it. We do 3-minute ads on the hour, so we have as much time together as possible. I'm going to be taking a break with you guys. I usually do. So you won't miss anything. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break, or stretch. I'm going to get more water. I'm going to put my treadmill away. And we'll be back very soon. The game is still starting up, so give me just a sec. Alright, there we go.
Lo-fi beats to match 3-2.
Alright, last time we were here. Okay, there we go. Last time we were here, we had finished the main game, and now we're talking with friends and becoming friendly with them. We have kissed the polycule. We've kissed my wife. And that's where we are right now. So let us continue. Who am I gonna talk to now? Let's talk to Lulu. I will date everyone because the game gives me the option to. The moment you open the door to enter Lulu's bakery, you're immediately struck by a warm, delectable aroma. It's instantly nostalgic, and you try to place it. Inhaling deeply, you parse through the harmony of sweetness. Creamy, nutty, syrupy, floral, but rounded out with a hint of bitter citrus. Is that orange blossom syrup? Are you making café? I have to say this right. Knafe? Hearing your exclamation of delight from the kitchen, Lulu comes out in an apron, a mischievous smile on her face and a wild look in her eyes. Not just any knafe. I think I've finally done it. After all my experiments, this is the one. I have to remember that I gave her a different, higher voice. Okay. The ultimate cheese pull. Why is this so hard for me? Knafe. Oh, cool. That sounds awesome. Awesome. My dear Samar. Do you think I'm simply baking? No. This is bigger than that. Imagine the largest cheese pull you've ever seen, and then keep going. Destroy the confines of your mind. I'm testing the limits of science here, the boundaries of reality even. Lulu suddenly stops her raving and instead begins to silently walk backwards towards her kitchen, beckoning you to follow her with a single crooked finger, never once breaking eye contact. God damn it, Lulu, quit being the perfect baker. Exactly. Based on how she's acting, there's a non-zero chance she's gonna try and kill me and eat me in there. On the other hand, fresh knafe. You enter the kitchen without hesitation. The delicious smell is even stronger back here, and there's no question that the knafe is just minutes away from perfection. You notice Lulu standing proudly in front of 3 huge vats near the back of the kitchen. Behold, what I've been training for my entire life. Developing a perfect house-made cheese specifically for our knafe. Mild, sweet, adaptable, and most of all, stretchy. Countless hours I've spent comparing, cultivating, working the curds. Oh man, Lulu, you're making me real snacky. How long will I have to wait to try it? Just then, the timer's chime goes off. Before you can even blink, Lulu is pulling out a large heart-shaped silver pan from the oven. Not the heart-shaped pan, Lulu. With smooth, practiced movement, she flips the pan onto a decorative serving tray she had already prepped for the occasion. A cat that isn't Amanette got a treat in Echo's stream. Okay, everyone, hold on. Hold on. I have to, you guys don't understand. I'm at the parasocial type of relationship with Echo's cat that whenever a cat gets a treat, I instantly have to spend 2,000 points and make sure Amanette gets one too. So hold on. Okay. I'm here in spirit. Okay. Hold on. I gotta see her get the treat. I gotta see it. Um, Here, let me, ooh, will I get this done in time? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. No, no, I can't miss it. Oh, yeah, she got it. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, we can go back to our regularly scheduled stuff over here. Wordlessly, you can't help but feel your mouth water as Lulu ladles a homemade orange blossom syrup evenly over the cafe's deep orange crush. It's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, and if she doesn't let you eat it soon, you're gonna go feral. Top it off with some chopped pistachio, and then the moment of truth. I didn't switch. I didn't switch my category. Hold on. I'm sorry. I just realized it now. Alex, my beautiful perfect mod, did not remind me because he's too busy watching Amanette get treats, which honestly, understandable. I too would be watching Amanette get treats if I weren't here. But I guess I still watched it, so, you know. Did I miss an extra thing? No, I didn't. Okay. Serving spatula shining in hand, Lulu goes to cut the knuffet. The moment the tool touches the steaming hot dessert, though, she stops. Suddenly, she extends the spatula to you instead. I see what you tried to do there, not Dan. I'm watching you. Samar, would you like to do the honors? Whoa, you trust me with that? I'm really touched, Lulu. Of course. At least, that way. If anything goes wrong, I won't have to blame myself. Just you. You sink the serving spatula into the soft, still hot knuffet, made all the softer now that the syrup has really sunk into the shredded phyllo top. As you pull up the slice, a soft, gooey trail of melted cheese stretches with your movements. Well, you were gonna change it to spirit swap? Yeah, don't worry, I got it. I'm all good. It's easy for me to do it. It's easier if I do it when I don't have to switch out. You have to pick something else to test? I understand. Your cat is pestering you for snacks and she doesn't know that you just finished ordering groceries, which includes snacks. Little does she know, the human has already done it. But also, she's starving now. So like, you know, you gotta handle that. Wow. Lulu, you've really outdone yourself this time. I gotta taste it. Could you give me a knife to cut it? Or... No! Sacrilege! Did Orpheus stop playing the lyre before King Hades and his seasonal bride shed their first tear? Yeah... No? Keep stretching until it snaps! Fearing the chaos in Lulu's eyes, you obey. You begin to walk backwards, slowly at first, knuffet slice still centered on the spatula that you're now holding with both hands. The cheese stretches, but not a single strand breaks. You soon find yourself walking out of the kitchen. And then, the bakery's front door. Still, the threads of cheese grow smaller, but refuse to break. Lulu, what the hell is in this cheese? I can't hear you! Keep going, though! I just wanted knuffet. I'm not the strongest soldier. I'm just a baby who likes cheese. With each step, it becomes harder and harder to keep a hold on the slice. The cheese, now cooling down outside the protective heat of the bakery, is beginning to have a bouncy, bungee cord-like quality. You swear you've been walking for miles now, all the while taunted by the knuffet slice in your hands. You contemplate that this might actually be how you die, walking backwards into the wilderness for the rest of your days, lest you face Lulu's ire. You pray the cheese actually snaps before you starve, or walk off a cliff, or have to fight off bears or something. Could you take a bear? Are bears lactose intolerant? Before you can find out, though, the cheese has decided it's stretched far enough and wants to go back home now, actually. You're lifted off your feet and are flying back through the bakery's front doors. Infinite cheese pull. Yeah. Ah! I got it! Oh, probably most mammals are lactose intolerant, including us humans. Lulu holds out her hands and snatches a spatula out of your hands, saving the confessed slice. Your crash is softened by the fact that you land on a comically large pile of proving bread dough. Most mammals can only digest lactose in their infancy. Yeah. Sticky. Woo! Did you see that? That stretch was incredible! I'm calling this one a total success. Though, I guess you were right about the knife. Okay, if I throw some mint tea on and pack 2 pieces of Nomura for you on the house, can we call it even? Throw in some grahaben. You have a deal. Lulu's smile lights up her whole face, and despite a definite bruise or two, you can't help but laugh as well. Everyone loves a sweet arrangement. We evolved it out. To an extent, but not completely. Very specific humans were like, I'll wean you, nerd, and just kept drinking milk until it stopped hurting them. Very true. Let's see. We've got Leon, we've got Iskandar. I will do someone new. Because I feel like the voice scenes, like, give me a good chance to, like, what's the word? Rest my vocal cords, and I don't quite need it yet. You rap your knuckles on Leon's door, playful. He doesn't have clients booked today, so you made plans to do some creative together alone time. It's just another way of saying working on creative things separately while in each other's presence, which can be a mouthful. Girl, just say parallel play! It has a term! You don't do very well left to your own devices for too long, despite your insistence on living outside the city. So your friends do this to help you stay connected. Leon opens the door, his slight smile betraying his usual put-upon stoic persona. Right on time. Only an hour late, as per usual. I got us snacks to make up for it. Already forgiven. I took the extra time to tidy up and light some candles. All that for little old me? Goodness, I'm feeling bashful already. You meant it playfully, but Leon blushes and starts fumbling their words. It's so easy to mess with them. No, it's not, I mean, I'd do this for any of my friends, but I just, relax, babe, I'm just joshing. Thank you for making the space extra cozy for us. They attempt to hide another furious blush by pretending to yawn. It's endearing in its own way. Right. Come in. You'll always remember the Facebook post you found that was like, why do white people love cheese so much? And how the first response was just 2 maps. One plotting percentage of white people by region, and the other plotting lactose intolerance rates. That's funny. Leon leads you into their shop where they've made space in a comfy corner, I think? Or is it supposed to be... I can't say that word. I can't pronounce that. It's complete with floor seating, heaps of art books, and a few fragrant candles wafting sweet anise into the air. Anise? Into the air. He disappears again, hastily placing a "Sorry, we're closed" sign in the shop window, and puts some chill music on. Mick Samar's favorite, lo-fi beats. You beam at him, settling into the comfiest floor cushion and grabbing a book from the nearby pile. It's an old, seemingly well-loved art history textbook. Anis? Okay, thank you, thank you. You flip through its yellowed pages, taking in its old comforting scent as it mingles with the anise filling the air. And right on time, thank you, not Dan. You stop to admire handwritten notes and annotations scribbled in the margins in so many colored pencils, construction lines added onto classical paintings. Hey, is this from your art school days? Leon's gaze flickers up at you from their sketchbook. He puts the pencil down and scoots closer to look at the book with you. His eyes narrow in recognition. Oh, yeah, this is my favorite textbook. It holds so much beautiful art and history, I couldn't throw it away or donate it. It's really important to me, though I can't exactly tell you why. You don't really talk much about your time in school, so I guess I always assumed you hated it. You don't say what you entirely mean. You don't look like the type to enjoy school. I don't really think about it too much, but if I were to reflect on it, art school in particular was a great time for me. It was? Kinda. I fought really hard to go. My parents really wanted me to be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer. Yeah, been there. He let out a laugh. Some things do tend to be unfortunately universal. Leon almost breaks into a small chuckle too. Yeah, that's it. To be honest, I've always enjoyed biology, so I was slated to go into pre-med. I'd made it in, but I'd also applied to art school behind my parents' back. That does sound more like you. I wasn't really planning on going, I just wanted to see if I could get in, you know? And you did. I did. So, I thought about it for a long time. I'd always had an interest in biology, the human body, what makes us tick, but it wasn't a scientific interest. It was a need to mold and express flesh, to make my outsides reflect my insides. They look away, brushing a strand of hair out of their face and tucking it behind a horn. It's silly, forget it. Is it silly? It all makes perfect sense to me. You run your fingers on your tattoo sleeve, the one he's given you over your years of friendship. I understand what you mean, I really— oh, shit! Fuck, hold on. I really do. He looks back at you. You wink, hoping it was more charming than awkward, and point at the pink horns on your head. Body mods is art, self-expression through altering biology. Leon is completely red now, trying to brush it off with a smile. They grew those horns for you. Yeah, well, I'm glad you like them. Thank you for trusting me with your, biology. And I'll do it again. Don't you dare doubt me. Or you. I'm still not growing you a pair of wings, though. That's too tacky, even for— You launch the closest cushion directly at his head before he could finish that sentence. An indignant whelp later, you both find yourselves amidst a full-fledged pillow war, while your familiars scramble around the room to blow out the candles and avert disaster. This wasn't exactly productive, but it was fun. You're excited to spend more time with Leon. Anise, it's in the same sort of flavor family as licorice and aniseed, but unlike those two, I actually like it a lot. Yeah, I know it's, I know it as a spice. I know generally where it sits in spices, but it's kind of one of those things where you see a word, but you never have to say it, and you never have to hear anyone say it, and you're just like, I don't know. Oh my god, Cannon! I'm sorry. I see Cannon, I jump. I love him. You make your way to the shore, feeling the water and sand slip through your toes. You're a bookworm? Yes, I am. Absolutely, 100%. You've been waiting for Cannon for a few minutes now, but he's nowhere to be seen. You bought them a gift, but it's starting to get cold. Behind you, the beach gym's clearing out. The owner of several sets of familiar muscles slings their workout bag over their shoulder and starts to walk towards town. Ishk! Hey there, Samar. Late night workout, eh? Bodilicious. Bodilicious? You laugh, watching the way Iskandar's abs seem to flex and roll in response to your gaze. Not tonight. Right now, I'm just waiting for Cannon. Or Cannon? Sweet. Wanna help me sweep the spirits that took over the Shag Vision themed vending machine over there? Yeah, sure. I've got time. I'll show you how it's done. As long as I get my limited edition Vericoise energy drink, I'm game. It's pronounced I-ness. Oh shit. Hold on, do I remember how to play this game? Yes, I remember. Okay. I hope in time, cause I'm kinda doing it right now, but not in the good way. I'm not doing things well. Oh. Okay, hold on. I didn't... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're making it work. Okay. Woo! Every time I play this game, I have to remember how to play this game. Woo! Oh, I forgot to move myself out of the way, but... Hopefully, you can see Ishk now. Oh, I actually didn't think that would work. Good for me. Yeah, nice. Varicose, as in, like, visible veins? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it was a different word. But I'm not sure now. Hey, fuck. I wasn't paying attention and I swapped the wrong way. Let's move this and this. Let's move this. Kind of moved them the wrong way, but that's okay. Let's move this. Let's move that. I think I could do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hey, chill. Chill, you. Hey! Hold on! Fuck. Okay. Let's go again. Run it back. Okay. I think I'll be good this time. I just didn't get a chance to like move it in time, so it's a little annoying. Shit. Hold on. I'm having trouble seeing where I can go. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Ishk. Thank you. Now I could win. Thank you. Well. Guess who still got it? You crushed me, Cootie. Bodacious moves. Ishkandar hurries to get their favorite drink and he smacked the machine speaker hard enough to make the stream of soft Shag Vision music coming from it stop. That should keep them away. Now, where is that cannon? Righteous. I'm sure he'll be here soon. As if on cue, you feel a hand on your shoulder. Good evening, Samar. You turn to see them behind you, smiling but out of breath. Well, maybe not out of breath exactly, since you didn't hear him running, but definitely tired. There you are. You okay, bro? You're looking not so flexy. Cannon sighs, a half-hearted smile matching the droop in his wings. Hello, Ishk. I am okay. Thank you. It has simply been a long day. I hear you there. Been grinding sets all day, bro. But hey, thanks for helping me lug the new weight set to the beach this morning. It was my pleasure. You were here this morning? I thought you were helping Cleo with their garden. I did. I'm glad I was able to share my nature knowledge to help their plants thrive. Well, I've got to head home, shower off this sweat. You know what they say. Sweat is water leaving the body. Hey, Ishk, what? Anyway. See ya, Flexi. See y'all later. Yeah, Canon is definitely, people-pleasing right now and not taking care of, their own needs. Ishkandar starts to walk home, leaving the two of you to listen to the waves. Sounds like you had a full day. Canon? They were just there? I know, and I'm sorry. I haven't completely resolved the issue with the spirit barrier yet. I was in the realm this afternoon trying to... Whoa, okay, you're here now. The realm? That's a lot for one day, right? What? Okay, hold on. I can't see the first bit. Not enough, regrettably. What happens when spirits appear en masse over an unsuspecting kindergarten, or when Lulu runs out of frosting tomorrow morning because I haven't picked up the delivery from... You got a job at Lulu's? No, I just heard her mention last week that picking up the delivery would be challenging this week. And as an angel, lifting things is generally not difficult for me, so I volunteered. You gasp, feeling tired just from hearing Kenan recount all these tasks. But all of this is to say, I'm sorry I am late, Samar. I did not mean to disappoint you. I'm not disappointed. Everybody runs a little behind sometimes. But it sounds like maybe you're a little stretched thin. I am simply offering to do the things I am able. Not everyone has these, you know? He flaps his wings gently, kicking up a little sand. Right, but it looks like even angels can only be in one place at a time, Technically, utilizing a corridor through the spirit realm. You know what I'm trying to say, Kenan. You've got to take care of yourself. We all appreciate your help, but we want you to rest too. You need time to just enjoy life. Oh, really? They look at you pointedly, a flash of mischievousness on their face. Aha, very funny. Guess you must not want these then, huh? You reach into your bag and pull out an extra large box of mozzarella sticks. Cannon's eyes light up as if he just won a special grand prize. Bro just broke the laws of physics to speak in emojis. You've dodged accountability again. Through a unifying power of deep-fried cheese. You take a seat on the beach, gesturing for Kenan to join you. They flop down on the sand, already halfway through your delicious offering. Thank you, Samar. Yeah? He did break the laws of the text box earlier. You're right. You're right. Anytime, Kenan. Just please slow down a little, okay? They sit, wrapping a wing around you. You watch the sunset together, and you even get to chow down on a singular stick of chewy fried cheese. We grew closer! Look, I know Mo is right here, and I love Mo so much. But Kenan is right here. But Mo! Okay, we're gonna go see Mo. I love Kenan, but I cannot deny that I love Mo. The sun always seems to be setting over the beach when you come here, casting a warm orange glow over the sand and waves. You notice Mo is sitting alone, gazing out at the horizon. Hey, bestie. Mind if I join you? Oh, of course not, Samura. Please, join me. That didn't seem quite right. But she clearly doesn't want to talk about it, so you decide to respect it. Beautiful sunset, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's moments like this that make you appreciate the little things. She's being more forthcoming now, surprisingly, so it must be okay to ask. Probably? Not Dan says. I don't know. Lulu's kind of winning me over with her being a chaos gremlin of food science. Yes, absolutely. 100%. She's doing it, and I love it. Looks like you have something on your mind. Anything you want to talk about? You notice Mo hesitate for a moment, but then give in to her emotions. I was hoping to talk to Ishq to tell them, well, to tell them that I'm sorry and that I still love them and I want us to still be friends. You contemplate chiming in, but decide to let her talk. You realize this is the best way she can sort out her feelings. I didn't mean to hurt them, and after some more reflection, I felt I was being selfish when we were together. I should have thought more about how they felt. I don't know. I want to make things right, and I miss having them in my life. It's never easy after a breakup to reconnect with someone. Especially someone who's been a big part of your life. Of both our lives, really. She's right. You decided a long time ago not to make this breakup about you, but you do miss being their favorite third wheel sometimes. Truthfully, you miss just hanging out together, whether they're dating or not. Mo looks up at you, trying to guess what you're thinking. You try to smile, but her gaze flickers away and she waits a second more before speaking again. What if I waited too long to reach out? What if they don't want to talk to me? I'm sure Isk wants to talk as much as you do. You won't know until you try. This could make things worse between us. What if I talk to them and they aren't ready to forgive me? Sometimes, you just need to take the first step. You're showing them you care and that you're willing to make amends. You're not even sure what she's beating herself up so much for. Was it that bad? What even happened? I guess that makes sense. I just don't want to mess things up even more. That's understandable, but you've always been someone who faces challenges head on, so you got this. Mo pauses to think on your words, perhaps trying to come up with a reason to back out, but her expression always goes back to the confident Mo you always knew. She forces a small smile to stop you from worrying too much, you guess. You're right. I just need to step up and talk to them. Thanks, Samura. I guess I just needed to hear that. Hey, I know I keep saying it, but I'm always here for you both. I know, and I'm really lucky to have you. The last thing I wanted was to get you caught up in the middle of... Nope! I refuse to let you finish that apology. You have nothing to be sorry for. You're not a burden. You're not getting in the way of my friendship with Isk. You're not high maintenance. Whatever lies anyone made you believe about yourself, they were wrong. You grab her hands and look deep into her beautiful eyes. She needs to hear this. You're wonderful. You're loving. You're my best friend, and I picked you. I'll pick you over and over, and I'll do it every time. Samura. Hey, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. Let's just sit here and watch the sea. Yeah, I'd really like that. She doesn't force herself to smile this time, and you're grateful for it. You sit beside her in comfortable silence for a while longer, and watching the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of pink and purple. Hey, we got a flower fridge. Okay. Oh, Mo, you stay at 3 for a while then. I guess she must stay at 3 until we, like, fix. Like, until we go through what's going on with her. But anyway, we've got cannon time. And then if Lulu's still up, we'll do Lulu. You hike up Cannon's Hill, eager to talk angels and magic. After a few wrong turns, you finally manage to find him sitting next to some deer. He seems a little down.
Is this a good time?
Greetings, Samar.
What's going on? It's the middle of the day, but it seems so dark here.
Cannon looks up at you curiously.
Because it's not lit. Get it?
That was pretty good, Samar. Cannon seems to try to muster a smile, but even their wings are drooped in sadness. You sit down next to them as they pet a deer.
I believe Ketsi is quite displeased with me. I was looking quite intensely at some different ways to chill with the squad in the land cafe. My efforts may have molecularly altered the cafe.
What?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Let us just say that all of the drinks in the cafe were ice drinks for quite some time, as well as everything else.
Chill. Okay, I understand.
Oh.
You giggle a little, but Cannon doesn't seem to enjoy his own humor.
Cannon, if you're worried about Kedzi, I'm sure she'll be fine. She's run some experiments with significant side effects. Last time, it only took a few weeks to rebuild the cafe.
Only a few weeks.
The physical damage concerns me less, I must admit. Already the molecules are rearranging themselves to their proper formation.
So then it's something else.
I fear that I may not be able to fit myself into the crew after all. Many of us were at the cafe and I...
Oh, Cannon. What are you beating yourself down for? Hi, Sergi Des. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Alex, can you shout out Sergi? I hope you had a good stream time. I hope you had a good just chatting time. Also, welcome in, Gentle Brown Baby. I hope you're having a good Friday. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Did you talk about anything fun? Or cool? Or, what other adjectives I can use? Exciting? At Stare, your grocery shopper appears to be not good. Oof. I felt that. Stay strong. They're gonna be like, yo, where's the spinach? I don't see the spinach, and take a picture of the spinach right in front of them. Stay strong, Stare. You were doing just chats? That's good, that's good. I'm glad you had some time to just chat with your community. For those that don't know, I'm Sesu. I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. We play a lot of indie games over here. We're a variety streamer, and today we're playing Spirit Swap. We are past the main story. We are doing, I guess you would call this side content of deepening our relationships with our friends and perhaps becoming more than friends, and this scene is voiced. So Sergi, please do whatever you have to do to take care of yourself after your stream. Do whatever after stream stuff you need to do. Also get some water, get some food, take a bio break, and stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all of those things. And if you want to stick around, a-okay. But if you've got to go, that's okay. Is it really side content if it's most of the game? No, yeah, you got a point. You got a point. They were like, I can't find the spinach, and sent me a picture of a rack of frozen pizzas. Oh no. Oh, stay strong, Stare. Stay strong. Alright, let us continue.
Are you a genie cannon?
They tilt their head to the side quizzically, still looking at the deer.
Genies and angels are quite different, Samar. Distant relatives at best.
Then what are you trying to grant wishes for? You don't have to try so hard.
Yo, absolutely, Samar.
It seems I am always talking too much. Pookie often remarks I should say less.
No, not in a bad way. No. Oh, when are we gonna teach Canon every single, like, slang?
Oh, sweetie. That's not what... It's an expression. It means they get you.
It means they get you, buddy. Now you got a message that says, shopping complete. I tried to contact you, but got no response. Yo, can you rate? Can you rate on this? Can you tell them, do not ever shop for me again? Cause what the fuck? That's just lazy.
Oh.
You smile and nudge one of their iridescent wings with your shoulder playfully. A shimmer of rainbow washes over the feathers and ripples through to the other wings.
What if you didn't have to try so hard to fit us? What if we got to try to fit you for a change?
Aw, yeah. I'm gonna be like, need help with this order. Yeah, that's a good one.
What do you mean?
You work so hard to make us all comfortable. What would it be like to try making you comfortable too? That's kind of how friendships work.
Truth! Canon looks around and takes a deep breath.
Maybe we could contemplate some existence together?
Canon smiles, slightly larger than usual.
Indeed. That sounds very chill.
Rip my cooking plans. This guy's just gonna bring me Lunchables and canned pineapple. I just know it. Yeah. You both sit in silence, enjoying the rustle of wind through the leaves, the chirps of nearby birds. Existence is complicated, but it's good to share it with a friend. You close your eyes and you swear you can feel some kind of different energy moving through you. Like a million spirits all cascading in smooth harmony, one after the other. When you open your eyes, the world around you is covered in fluffy, somehow warm snow.
Snow? Canon, did you do this? It's so warm.
I prefer warmth over chill myself.
Aw, me too. Me too, buddy. They smile subtly again.
My angelic energies can resonate with others in unexpected ways. When I am attuned to how others feel, it grows my power. The harmony acts as an amplifier of sorts.
Ah.
See what happens when you give others the chance to take care of you too?
Aw. You both look around, watching the warm summer snow. You suddenly sense a nervous energy seeping from Canon, like they're trying to say something difficult.
Samar, I know there are certain ways that people show each other affection in this world. I do not wish to engage in that manner with others. But I believe our connection is something unique and to be cherished regardless.
Oh!
Aw.
I understand, Canon. And that's completely okay. I value this experience for exactly what it is. And you for who you are.
A wave of color flashes over Canon's wings as he gives a satisfied look to the sky.
Say less.
You spend the next hour sitting in the strange summer wonderland, watching the animals play in the snow. You know there's more to Canon than meets the eye, especially as you learn what angels are really capable of, whatever they are. Right now, you're just wondering how a warm box of mozzarella sticks appeared out of thin air. Ah, well, best not look a gift deer in the mouth. We're buddies! Homies for life, am I right? Yo. Yo. Canon Arrow Ace? I love this for them. Okay, Lulu. It's time for it's your turn. Let's do it. You arrive at the skate park out of breath, holding your skates and Froggo in your arms. You're a little late. It looks like Lulu's already practicing some moves with Pookie.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
Just relax, Lulu. Take a deep breath.
You got this, Lulu!
Oh no, we distracted her. Lulu trips and falls before groaning and getting back on her feet.
Lulu, you okay?
I'll be fine. I'll get the hang of it eventually. Hopefully.
Aw.
Not to worry, Lulu. We can practice together.
Yeah. Pookie gives you two a knowing look. You're not sure what it's about, so you just smile.
Alright, I'll get out of you two shorties' way. I
Hey!
don't want to accidentally step on one of y'all.
Hey!
Holler at me if you need anything.
The way tall people are so rude to short people.
One day I'll bring you down to my level.
Me!
All right, Summer. Let's try this again.
As hard as you two try, Lulu can only skate about 3 steps on her own before losing balance and falling. You both keep going at it, but after a few more attempts, she hasn't made much progress.
Can we take a break? I don't feel relaxed. Just sore.
That's a mood.
Sure, we can sit down.
As soon as you sat down, Lulu starts fidgeting nervously again. You can almost hear her buzzing from how tense she seems. I didn't even realize that was about height. When you're short, you always realize. You would not believe how many people have casually rested their elbow on my head. The disrespect! Ugh.
I forgot. I told Mo I'd go help her with some stuff. Oh, she's going through so much. Ugh. I hope she doesn't think I'm a bad friend.
Hi, Beetle. Thanks for the forehead kisses. How are you doing? How's it going? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good Friday.
I should probably go call her. It shouldn't take too long. I want to make sure she doesn't need anything.
Lulu, you also need to stop helping everyone else before helping yourself. You need to relax, Lulu. You're good. You're doing zine work and it's going real well. Not Dan, you knew a 4'11 girl in uni. You know that bit? Ah, I get you, I get you.
Lulu, aren't you supposed to be relaxing?
Wow, Stair's also doing zine work, and I hope it's also going real well.
Well, yes.
I'm proud of the both of you. Good job.
And I promise you, Mo can wait. This is your relaxing skating time. You can't keep taking on everyone's problems, especially when you're so stressed.
Especially. Oh, hi, Sar. Sar. No. No, I didn't realize you were streaming. No, my watch streak. Oh. And Alex didn't tell me. My watch streak. Hi, viewers. Hi. Hi, Sar. Go to your stream now. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Everyone, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get my stream, my streak. You understand? Keep it on for like a minute. Anyway, hi Raiders, how are you? I hope you're doing well. My throw cobalt didn't work again? What is going on with tits? Okay, well the snacks worked. Did cobalt actually work? The sound didn't come through though, right? At least I didn't hear the sound. Okay, cool. Anyway, hi. Hi streamer, hi Raiders. I'm Sesu, I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. As you can tell, we've got some scuff over here, but that's okay. Because I'm cute, you know? Anyway, I play a ton of variety indie games. Today we're playing Spirit Swap. It's a very cute game where you match 3 ghosts and also take care of your friends and romance your friends. I think we're about to romance Lulu, but I'm not sure. The bigger the cute, the bigger the scuff. You're absolutely right. Scuff makes up for the stuff. Exactly, exactly. Thank you. Listen, you get it. You get it. I can't stop this. This is just how I am. Also, MC Broccoli, thank you so much for the forehead kisses. I appreciate it. Okay. So currently, we are hanging out with Lulu. We are Samar on the left, and we're adorable. And we're hanging out with Lulu on the right, who's also adorable. She is a baker. She also uses she, they pronouns, so I will switch as I talk about Lulu. Lulu is a baker. Makes a lot of really cool stuff. Lulu is also the type of person that goes, I need to help all of my friends, and I have to do everything all the time, and I can't take a break. And we're like, pal, relax. And they're like, well, how do I relax? So now we're at the skate park with them. I think Lulu's she, they. I think so. I think they've been using both. I'll pay attention as we go through, but I'm pretty sure they've been using both.
Here, hold my hand and let's try to breathe together for a second, okay?
Oh my god, romance through skating? Let's go.
Okay.
I'm hoping. But you know, if Lulu doesn't want romance, that's also okay. Lulu puts her hands in yours and closes her eyes. You put Froggo in humming mode to provide some soft background music. Yeah, you're supposed to be relaxing. I also didn't mean to cut you off. You both take a few long breaths, and when you open your eyes, you see Lulu staring at you and smiling softly. She sighs contently.
How did you get so good at skating anyway?
Lulu might just be she, her, and that's okay too. So I retract my statement. You smile back and don't immediately protest that you're not really that good.
I got used to falling. And after that, it was just time and practice. Do you feel relaxed at all?
I feel more bruised and scraped than anything else. At least I remembered to put some bandages in my bag.
Did I get my stream streak? Let me check. Let me check. Maybe? Mayhaps? We might be good. I'm not sure, but we might be good. I'll let you know later. This game generally seems to alternate they, them, and character-specific pronouns for everyone, so it's hard to say how much the they belongs to any given character. Yes, absolutely. Honestly, what I would love from this game to really just kind of help me keep it together is like profile pages. Why don't we have profile pages in this game? It feels like it's very easy. They already have all the art. They already have all the shit. Thank you for raid number 2, Sar. I appreciate it. Raiding me again just cuz. Really appreciate that. Hello, Raider. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Raider. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm a variety streamer. I'm Sesu. We play a ton of indie games over here. And today we're playing Spirit Swap. And we're complaining about how Spirit Swap doesn't, at least from what I've seen, it might be there and I might have just not seen it. But they just don't really seem to have profiles for the characters, which would help a lot. Yeah, let me read up on them like they're fighting game characters. Exactly. Okay, have fun, Sar. Tell your daughter we all said hi. How tall is she? What's her blood type? Favorite baked good? Exactly, exactly. I need all of this information. If I don't have it, how can I properly, like, love it, you know?
If you still want to try, you can try holding on to me. Come on.
Yo. Lulu nods and lets you pull her up. Slowly but surely, the two of you make your way around the rink. Eventually, Lulu lets go of you, only to lose her balance and fall. She doesn't even squeal this time, just sits there looking resigned. She sighs, but not so contently this time. Yeah, they're so flirty! Just kiss!
Summer, I don't think this is working. I should head back to the bakery.
We can't quit now. You just started getting the hang of it.
You just started getting the hang of it. You like snakes? Me too. Me too. Snakes are really cute and really fun. Except the ones that are not as cute, and that's only just because they're danger noodles and you shouldn't touch them, and that's okay. Horniness rating, but it's just a count of how many horns the character has. Honestly, that would be pretty helpful, because some of these fuckers, like Leon, 4 horns? Like, how am I supposed to keep up with that?
What if we thought about it like baking? Like whispering and stuff.
You mean whisking?
She really said whispering. I love Samar.
Yeah, that. Just move like you would when you're making frosting. Like this.
You try to skate in a circle, but you miscalculate and fall next to Lulu. Ouch.
Summer, are you okay?
You're right. Danger can be cute. I do retract my statement. Danger noodles are still cute. You just can't touch them, and that's okay.
Oof. I guess we both need to practice more skating, huh?
Just give me the option to kiss
I
Lulu.
guess so.
Or be friendlier with Lulu, I'm begging. You stare at each other awkwardly, trying to suppress the urge to laugh. You fail and start giggling uncontrollably at the silliness of the situation.
Hey, I feel more relaxed now.
That's good! Between all the orders and taking everyone's calls, you looked really stressed out.
I know. I just really wanted to do my best for the concert orders and help out everybody.
Okay, but you need to put on your own oxygen mask before putting on others. I've been using that a lot lately. I guess that's just my thing now.
Then baking got stressful, so I tried to help friends to de-stress. But then that got stressful, so I'd bake to de-stress.
Terrible cycle, girl.
But don't worry. I'm going to try to relax more.
I believe you. You and Lulu spend a while chatting together and give a few more attempts at skating that inevitably end on the floor. You find yourself sprawled out on the ground and laughing again when Lulu unbuckles her roller skates.
I really do have to head back now, but we should do this again, Summer. Skating with you is super
Lulu
fun.
is cute. You rise to your feet and help Lulu up as well. You both trip on your own feet and she stumbles into you, but you manage to catch her. Come on. Come on.
Oop! Caught you.
Come on.
Thanks, Summer.
Yes. Yes. All of the really important, like, events in this have been, like, voice acted, which really help. Yes! Catch her by the lips! You suddenly realize how close you two are and the bright blush on Lulu's face. We're kissing! She smells so sweet, you lock eyes. Do you like her like that? Yeah, obviously!
Hey, Lulu? Wanna grab a post-skating snack first? Just the two of us?
Retrostick, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
I really enjoy being with you.
Wow, yes. I really enjoy your company, too. We can get tacos after I check on some stuff at the bakery?
I'm normal about this. I'm normal.
Deal. It's a date.
It's a date!
Yeah, a date.
A date! You can't see me, but I'm like gesturing vigorously at the screen like it's a date! Lulu fumbles to pick up her things. Yes! We did it! Date get! A bright red blush and a huge dorky smile spreading on her face. She somehow manages to get everything into her tote bag before running into the distance. But not before turning around to blow you the most awkward kiss in existence. You're a little stunned by how cute it all was. LOL, it asks if you want to kiss her, and then it goes so shy and fumbling. Yeah! This guy, that seems like a lot. That seems like so much there. That seems like way too much. Also, friends, we have ads coming up and I have to pee so bad. So this is gonna be super abridged. We have 3 minutes of ads so that way we don't have to watch pre-roll ads. I take a break when you take a break, so don't worry about missing a thing. Get some food, water, take a stretch, take a bio break. Your body's gonna thank you for all those things. I'll see you in 3 minutes. I really have to pee. Okay, hi. I got distracted saying hi to Alex. But I'm back. You wanted a snack of pineapple. You received pineapple life. Because it is so much pineapple. Yeah. You're definitely gonna have to ask for help with that order. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's hang out with the polycule. It's been a bit. The polycule's garden is more than just Cleo's plots for flowers and vegetables. There's also a large lawn, complete with wicker furniture and some lawn games too. Since you make a fourth for the group, it makes the perfect setup for some badminton. Yeah, poly-real! Cleo... All of their names rhyme though, and I don't know if this happened before or after. Cleo comes over to you, Theo and Dio, all sitting at a table sipping cool drinks. They're holding a set of long-handled rackets and a webbed object. Oh, I just love playing a fun game of badminton on the lawn. I get to be around some of my favorite people while also being in one of my favorite places. BRB getting a legal name change. You're polycule. Please don't. It's so weird. Like, I love them, but it's so weird. What more could someone ask for? Thanks for asking me to play. I never tried this before, though. Don't laugh at me if I'm too bad, Mitten. That joke is too bad, Mitten. Beetle, Seedle, Cheetle, please. Oh, actually, wait. You get to keep your name. So yeah, do that. Shocked, all three of you turn to look at Theo. What? Cleo knows I have a sense of humor. I like a bad joke. Cleo reaches over and musses Theo's hair. My name doesn't rhyme with anything. Forever alone. Oh no. It looks like you'll have to get a legal name change to get into a polycule. I believe in you, Stare. Something about being out here just seems to brighten you up. Always has. Dang. I didn't expect to get got by you, Theo. Nice one. Maybe this game makes me go a little bad. Come on. Say it. Mitten. All of you share in a hearty laugh as you walk over to the badminton setup. What? If you're gonna be in a poly marriage, then isn't a name change normal? I mean, I guess if you want to change your name, then yeah. It's just usually the last names. If you go with polycule ending, you're gonna be Smeo. Isn't that Captain Hook's first mate? Yeah, I think so. That's funny. No more Samar. It feels a bit like tennis, but instead of the net being on the ground, it's lifted in the air. Cleo passes out the rackets, one to each of you. Alright, Tamar, it's pretty simple. You just use the rackets to hit this shuttle. Now it's Dio's turn to smirk, a slight snort coming from their direction. Cleo turns to them, a playful scold written across her face. Come on, say it. As I was saying, Samar, you used the racket to hit this birdie back and forth. Ah, I had to mess up my fun, huh? Theo, you're ridiculous, love. Now we'll pair up and play 2-on-2. Theo and I are both pretty experienced, so let's start by splitting us up. Theo, want to pair with Theo? Samar, we can team up. Theo nods and walks towards Theo, while both of them head towards the opposite side of the net. If we win, you gotta say it. Then you won't hear me say it for quite some time. Is that a little competitive edge you just heard in Cleo's voice? Ooh. You get excited as the two of you take your side of the net. This'll be fun. Cock. The three are great with keeping the game going with not so tough volleys across the net. Cleo seems to just float around the field. Just like the birdie, moving from side to side. They must really want to win. This isn't so bad. You're having a great time, and you've even scored a couple of points. You're feeling like you're just getting used to the rhythm of the game when Dio suddenly jumps into the air, spiking your hip back down towards your feet. Oh, have a good one, Retro Snake. Thank you so much for coming by today. I mean, you didn't really have a say in the matter, but thanks for hanging out for a bit. Have a good weekend, and take care of yourself. You reach for the birdie, but don't make it in time as it lands firmly in the grass. No! That's game. Come on, Cleo, you gotta say it. Shuttlecock. Yeah, sounds like winning to me. Theo and Dio high-five in celebration, while Cleo turns to you. Are they gonna be mad? Great game, Samar. They come over and wrap you in a hug. A slightly sweaty one, but nice nonetheless. Thanks. I was a little worried that you'd be upset. I know you wanted to win. Sure, I like to win, but what I really enjoy is a good game overall, and besides, you're just learning. You're picking it up quickly, though. Shucks, it's just fun to hang out with you all. Do we want to switch teams up a bit? I think me and Samar could give you two a good challenge. Theo nods and ducks under the net to change sides. You agree too, walking around to stand next to Dio. No worries, we got this. Your fake GF's last name rhymes with my first name. If I was gonna marry for the name change, that seems like a solid choice. Yeah, that is a solid choice. But nah. Dio squats down, exaggerating a game-ready pose. You can't help but laugh a little. Dio's always been great at keeping things light. On the other side of the net, Cleo and Theo give each other a small kiss. Ready, love? Yep. You play another round of badminton. This time around, you notice how in sync Cleo and Theo are, even while everyone is making jokes. Without saying much, it feels like they just understand where their partner's gonna be on the field. Playing against the two of them is a workout. You don't end up winning this match either, with Theo spiking the final point in front of Dio's feet. Okay, as tall as you are. Let's admit, that was a little impressive when I did it, okay? Dio laughs and Theo smiles, satisfied with her match point. They reach under the net and shake hands, and you do the same with Cleo. Then, you switch handshaking partners and all lie down in the soft grass, looking up at the clear sky. That was so cool, seeing you two team up like that. When it's just the three of us, I never get to see you two work together like that. Yeah, how did you know where the other one was going to be like that? Well, Theo's always been of pretty few words, so we've learned each other's styles over time, even when playing each other. It works. Seeing you two in sync like that, it just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. You all breathe the fresh air, looking up at the sky and savoring the quiet after all the movement and activity. Just above your head, you can see Theo take Cleo and Dio's hands, the three of them sharing a moment. It's really nice. Aw, y'all are so sweet. Seeing you be so supportive of each other, it's really heartwarming. Thanks for sharing a lovely game with us, Samar. We'll have to do this again soon. Anytime. Now who's up for snacks? Jesus Christ. I got distracted because I looked over and saw a septuple and my mouth wanted to say that. Dio springs to their feet, obviously ready to chow down. The four of you head to the house where you grab some snacks and drinks. A great end to a great afternoon. You know, it'd be fun if the polycule hyphenated progressively with each new person. Freudian slip? Yeah, it really was. Yo, a JJR machine! Hold on, everyone, shut up, hold on. I gotta put that up. Where do I put it? Oh, I can chat with my pals. Oh, cool, okay. Okay, cool. So I can, like, call them to get them coming a little sooner. Yeah! Yeah! Isn't it wild? Cozy items. I don't have anything yet. I don't know what that is. I don't have anything yet. I still like this crystal tray. Wait, it did? Okay, hold on. Hold on, we'll go back to it in just a sec. I gotta put up this JJR machine, you understand? Is it in the alcove? Yeah, it's in the alcove. Yeah! I know it says Jabron Jabron Revolution, but I think Jance Jance every time. Okay, and then we need the flower one. for those with impeccable tastes and penchant for all things lush and floral. Okay. Yes! It has pronouns! Let's go! Yeah, Lulu does use she, they. Okay, cool. I was complaining about it, and this is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what I wanted. Just this. I take it back. I take back the things I said. We have profiles. We just don't have big things. We don't have, like, their sign or what their favorite food is. But we've got some things about them. So that's good. You were right on the she, they. I got that sense, you know? Oh my god. Okay, I actually do want to hang out with... See, that one's a little weird. No, there it is. There it is. I think it got stuck. So Dio is they, them, and Cleo is they, them, but Theo is she, her. I'm moving out of the way so you can see it. It was really weird though, yeah, because for a second it just like, it got stuck on a pronoun. It was really weird. But yeah. Okay. Mo, I want to hang out. Momo, how are you doing? Hey, Samora, I'm alright. Just trying to keep busy. What's up? Just swapping spirits and stuff. Have you tried making that boba brew blend yet? You know I'm here to help taste test if you ever need it. Not yet. Been meaning to, though. Maybe you can stop by one of these days and we can give it a try. Yes, please! Would love that. Sounds great. Let's hang out! Okay, cool. Do I need to do it here? No, I don't need to do it here. Okay. Let's hang out! I think they'll be in their spot when I come out of here. Yeah, there they are. Waves crash gently against the shore. The sand is warm and a gentle breeze is blowing. You breathe in the briny air and let it fill your lungs. Ishkandar has their boombox full blast. They are in the zone. You watch as they complete a few reps. That was the most spectacular set yet. Just don't overdo it, okay? You only just started feeling better. But my muscles, and my muscles are screaming to let loose. You hear them too, right? Ishkandar flexes and waves you closer, hoping you can hear them better that way. Yep, they're screaming alright. I knew it. Just one more to... Mo? You mean go? No, Mo. You turn to see Mo standing behind you, putting on a brave face. Mo and Ishkandar nervously look away from each other, not knowing what to say. Hey guys. Where's this person in the himbo, hunk, jock, ek spectrum? I would say closer to jock than himbo. But still kind of in the middle. It's like a middle like a middle right. Like himbo, jock, they're in the middle but a little to the right. Hey guys. Oh, look who decided to join us. Okay, to catch up again. Mo, Ishkandar, they're exes. And they're trying to Mo is trying to reconcile with Iskandar because she still wants to be his friend. Definitely not Jimbo. That's a very different vibe. Yeah. Jimbo revolution. You hug her and give her a questioning look, asking without words if she needs you here. She squeezes your hand and gives you a little reassuring nod, motioning for you to give them a little privacy. I'll just give you two some space. You step away but stay within earshot, pretending to pick up seashells a ways off, but let's be honest, you're eavesdropping. Hey, Ishkandar, I wanted to see you. I didn't think you did. I've been thinking a lot about us, about everything that happened. I missed having you in my life, even just as a friend. The Thembo was too stunned to speak. Their features start to soften as they realize how anxious Mo is, too. This is also hard on her. Yeah, I've been off my game a lot since the breakup. It's hard not talking to you. But what you said, my muscles? We are one. I am them and they are me, you know. It made me sad. I know, I tried to hurt you in frustration and I knew all your weak spots. I made sure it hurt. I'm sorry for saying what I said, I just... Oh, this is gonna sound silly. I just felt like sometimes you cared more about yourself and your muscles more than me. Ishkandar just stands there, resisting the urge to close the distance and hug her like they always would. Oh, I didn't know. I do get mega in the zone sometimes. But without you, I wouldn't be half as flextacular as I am now, you know. They proceed to give Mo their trademark flex and wink. Eh? Eh? She can't help herself at the ridiculous sight. She lets out a small laugh, shaking her head. I guess that's true. Maybe I should have gotten half of your muscles in the breakup, huh? She lets herself continue to laugh it out and smiles back up at her old flame. Hey, we may not be Mosh Kandar anymore, but are we still cool? You could take as long as you need to. You know we're cool, babe, always. They both look over at you. You can stop pretending now, Samar. We know you're listening. We do? Like, it's like, they're not fully jock, though. Because they got that himbo in them. They got that dumbness in them. Oh my god, can you imagine the chaos of Rhythm Balatro? Jesus Christ. That could be kind of wild. Yes, I want Buff Mo! Give her half the muscles! Grinning, you walk back over to them. Ooh, me? Just appreciating the scenery. But seriously, I'm glad you two are talking again. It's just like old times. Speaking of old times, they run over to the water and splash both you and Mo. Hey! Come on, Mo, let's get him. Right behind you. Just watch the hair. Do you know how long it took to style it this way? You enjoy spending the rest of the day with Mo and Ishk. Ishkandar decides to leave early to get to Lulu's before she closes for the day, while you and Mo get mint tea from a stand nearby. Today was a blast. Yeah, the three of us haven't had that much fun in a while. Sorry about your hair, though. Me and Ish got carried away. You'll just have to help me restyle it. Deal. There is an air of relief with the day's events behind you. You and Mo continue to chat, making plans to hang out to help restyle her hair, and maybe yours too. Okay, now that I know that I can ask people to hang out, I gotta... Yeah, we're 4-star now, let's go! Okay, this one's voiced. Everyone shut up, my wife is here. You enter Mo's apartment quietly, for once, when you hear it. Is that humming? Cheerful humming at that. Could it be? You bust through the door with the force of 1,000 tornadoes.
Skip the niceties. Did you speak to the beefcake or not?
Samura, you scared the living hell out of me. Yes. I spoke to Iskandar. We are friends again.
This is a really weird segue from the last event to this, because we were there. We were there when she talked to him. I mean, like... Maybe they talked to Ishkandar, like, separately on the phone again after, just to double check, but, like, we were there. You watch a whirlwind of feelings and repressed emotion play on Mo's features. She eventually settles on a timid smile. Is it possible to skip that scene at all? I mean, it's possible to skip all these scenes. Unless there are multiple ways it could have gone down. This is super strange. Oh, yeah, it's so strange. I don't know. I don't get it.
That still feels unreal to say. Iskandar is my friend again.
Yee, that's great! The rest of the gang miss seeing you two at hangouts. You bring the good vibes, and Ishk brings the muscle.
The muscle. The way she says that is so cute.
I'm sure they bring something.
The cups? You don't even notice Mo approaching you until you feel her arms wrap around you. She smells warm and herby, like a piping hot cup of chamomile. Yeah, so maybe this is written in a way where you understand the scene without seeing the previous. Yeah, maybe. You reciprocate and pull her close, burying your face in her neck.
Thank you, Samura. I really couldn't have done any of this without your help.
She pulls away from the hug, letting out a long sigh. Ew, chamomile, every other herb is better.
But in realizing my mistakes with Iskandar, I have also realized my mistake with you.
Oh?
Mistake with me?
Hello?
Mistakes I have made with our friendship.
Hey, can you be a bit more direct?
I tend to put my loved ones' needs over my own, then resent them when they don't meet this unspoken standard I set.
Ooh, too real.
When you told me how you felt, I was so happy. I missed being that close to someone, so I ignored any thoughts telling me I was rebounding hard. Pretended we could just casually date for a while. I really don't want to lose you. Even now, I am so afraid saying no will turn into more pain for us both. I don't know.
Damn, I thought you were gonna say it was that we haven't been screwed. Right.
Mo.
I don't want the breakup arc. There's a long silence. You know it must be daunting, but you're really not sure what to say.
I didn't mean to push you. My two besties have been dating for as long as we've known each other.
You don't say the words on your lips. I felt like a third wheel. You know they won't help.
When you two split, I wanted to say something, but the way you were upset, I had to push the crush away. I'm sorry, Mo. The last thing I wanted to do was hurt you, and I ended up doing it anyways.
No, Samura. You didn't. I can't lie. A part of me just really needed to fill the void I felt Ishk left behind. I reached for you too.
There's a long silence between the two of you. You still feel the urge to fill it with words, apologies, a grand gesture to cement your relationship with her. A million possibilities swirl in your mind and you grasp at the most salient, the one that just won't go away right now.
Can we still be friends?
Babe. As if I'd give you a choice.
Damn this writing, right! Her smile comforts you. She means it.
Pinky promise?
Yeah, I didn't know I was getting broken up with my wife! Oh my god, cute. Mo smiles that beautiful smile that makes you weak in the knees. She's tickled at your attempt to use her own words back at her. Yo, this is so cute.
Pinky promise.
You two will figure it out. You always do. I'm okay with just being a friend, but owie, my heart. We're inseparable. I love this for us. You've completed Mo's route. You'll have more to see in an upcoming story update, but until then, you can complete other characters' routes or call Mo anytime for a little swapping match using chat in your room hub. Go get him, Tiger. Yeah, wasn't it good? Okay. Okay. Now I want to finish the polycule. Hold on. Now that I know that I can just do these in sequence and not wait for them to come by. I love their little icons. Everyone's icons are so cute. Let's call up. Help me! Oh my goodness, what's wrong? It's Cleo, by the way. Nothing serious. I just want to see a movie, but don't know what to check out. Samar, got any rec? What? No, I think Samar is supposed to be up. Got any recs? I feel like you all are always in the know. Hi, it's Dio. Also, you gotta see Spirit Angel's Super X Shining. They actually bought it over here and it's so damn good. Lol, hey Dio. Still keeping up with Spirit Angel? They're on what, like, episode 2034? True dedication. Dedication? Dedication? Damn autocorrect. Where are you when I need you? Dedication. Theo. Hi, it's Dio again, but also I gotta stay dedicated. Have you seen the art since I started Spirit Angel Super? It's gorgeous. And watching Tanara's first transformation into the Superstellar Spirit Angel throw him on the big screen? Crying emoji. I gotta admit, that does sound pretty good. But I gotta explore all my options. Got any additional recs? What? You asked my advice just to brush me aside? Cold, Samar. So cold. I reached out so I could get multiple options. Could you grab Cleo, pretty please? Okay. It is I, Cleo Tanara, here to make an elegant movie recommendation for you, Samar. I recommend you spend your evening watching the miraculous animated epic Spirit Angel Super X Shining. Dio, I could tell it's you. Get out of here and go get Cleo. Fine. Hello, Samar. Dio says you're looking for a movie recommendation? Yeah, what do you think I should see? Spirit Angel Sorry, that was Dio. Just reaffirming their passion about Spirit Angel for you. Maybe you should see it after all. They do seem to be quite committed. I know it's making me interested. Well, it's definitely an option to consider, but what would you go see? I want a variety to consider. I don't know. I think maybe now I vote for it too. Then we can all talk about it together. Bah. Theo, save me. Spirit Angel. Not you too, Theo. That's good. Wow. Okay, fine. Y'all want to go see Spirit Angel with me? Let's make a plan. Sweet. Let's hang out. Okay, they're ready to hang out. No! I hit the wrong button. But it's okay.
Spirit swap. Lo-fi beats to match 3-2.
It's okay, because it saves. Yeah, it saves. It auto-saves. Where did I get the flower TV from? Anyway, Polycule's at the beach. And yeah, they info dumping. Looking for a change of pace and scenery, Cleo suggested that you all spend some time at the beach. Oh, oops. After closing down the space for the day, the three of them came to meet you down near the outdoor gym. The boardwalk bustles this time of day, which makes for some good people watching. After grabbing some snacks from a local food stall, the four of you stroll around and take in the world around you. Wonderful as the garden is, I always appreciate the feeling of warm sun near the splashing of the waves. It just soothes me. Even I find it kind of mellow down here. At least when I'm not getting into some beach volleyball. Wait, since when do you play volleyball? I love it. Tried it once while I was down here waiting for Theo to finish their workout and someone accidentally hit a ball my way. They asked me if I wanted to play and I'm like, am I gonna turn down a challenge? I mean, it wasn't a challenge, but you get my point. Anyway, I got in there and I had a great time. I even tried a spike or two. You stop. giving them a playful side eye. Dio's ambitious for sure, but not the tallest member of much any crew. And how did that work out? I mean, I said I tried. So maybe I ended up a little tangled in the net? Okay, so I appreciate that Dio shares my taste in Super Saiyan women, despite the greater, lesser hype for Dragon Ball Super. Ah, I understand. Yeah, so I haven't seen Super. When I want to see a movie, though, Dragon Ball isn't really what I mean. It's, you want to see the women? Is that what I'm picking up? It's okay though, we all had a good time. Four of you laugh as you continue the walk down to the beach itself. The weather's perfect, a slight breeze brushing across your cheek. No, that's not what I said at all. Okay, hold on. I must have just straight up misread it. I appreciate that Dio shares my taste in Super Saiyan women, despite the greater or lesser hype for Dragon Ball Super. When I want to see a movie though, Dragon Ball isn't really what I mean. I'm trying to parse the second one. I'm sorry. I can't... My brain doesn't understand. But maybe what you're saying is... I'm not sure. I might need another explanation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't want to misinterpret you again. Days like these remind me of when we first started dating. Takes you back a little bit, doesn't it, Theo? It does. As in, I don't know, a movie generally means something more highbrow than a long-running children's anime. I guess I understand. I don't know. I think for me, because I do go to see like the Dragon Ball movies and the My Hero Academia movies, I generally still consider that a movie. So I understand what you mean now. Because you're like, well, yeah, I want to see a movie. I don't want to just see a show in movie form. Okay. I understand what you mean now. It was just extremely hard for me to parse that. I'm sorry. I get it now, though. Thank you for your explanation. You love anime movies. You wish you saw them more in theaters. You gotta make the trip. It's hard. Because a lot of the times when anime movies come over here, they don't come and like stay. They're usually like, oh, it's here for a weekend, it's here for one day, it's here for maybe a week or two. I mean, I'll go watch those, but that's when I specifically want to watch those. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So going back to Samar saying, hey, I want to watch a movie, and then being like recommended an anime movie, it's like, no, that's not what I mean. Super Broly was really good, yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Theo reaches over and holds Cleo's hand as they walk, sliding closer so they're walking shoulder to shoulder. Oh, one more aside to that. I think for me, because I just don't go to the movies as often in general, I think right now both anime movie and not anime movie are like equal in my head. So maybe that's also why. Dio starts to beam a little bit, witnessing the two of them get closer. Aw, I love it when you share those moments. Gets me all melty inside. You goof. You reach the beachfront itself, seeing it full of various folks enjoying the waves and the general atmosphere. You can hear the clanging metal of the weights in the outdoor gym, various grunts and cheers coming from lifters getting their gains. That's when you see a familiar lifter in particular waving from a distance. Ishkandar. Of course they'd be here on a day this nice. It's a chance to pump iron with a lot of friends and Show off to lots of new people, too. Speaking of volleyball, there's someone I bet would make a great teammate. Let's round them up and play. Theo shrugs her shoulders, still smiling. Not today. I don't think I'm quite dressed for the occasion, Dio, but we'd be happy to cheer you on. Hey, that's great too. I love me some good fans. Samar, you game? Maybe... Give me a second to think it over. That's fair, I did just spring it on you. I'll run over and ask Ishk. I mean, it's more anime show movie, that's a different category. I'm 100% hyped to see the new Hosoda movie when it comes out. Yes, I think I understand. So, like, the difference between watching, like, Dragon Ball in theaters versus the difference of watching, like Summer Wars, to pick a incredibly random movie out of my head. The two of them suddenly change pace, running in fake slow-mo towards each other. Oh, I didn't read the other one. Before you know it, they're speeding off towards the gym and Ishkandar's excited reception. You, Cleo, and Theo share a playful chuckle as you continue walking in the gym's direction, taking your time. Theo's really something, aren't they? Definitely. Not too many out there like them, that's for sure. You know, I'm curious, what was it that drew you two to them? We had some great times when we were together years ago, but you've gotten to spend more time with them. Especially after we split and I went abroad for a bit of swapper training. Cleo takes a wistful sigh as she thinks back. Oh hell yeah, Summer Wars was great, and also coincidentally a Hosoda movie. Yo, let's go. Let's go, good job, me. Theo, you started seeing Dio first. What tied you to them? Theo blushes a bit, looking Dio's direction. Theo and Ishkandar are at each other now, leaping into the air and colliding for a giant hug. Their energy made me feel good. Made me feel safe. Like you. Cleo flushes slightly. They're the type of person who wears all their emotions on their face, clear as freshly polished glass. I so love that I can provide that space of safety and peace for you. It truly makes me feel so much joy. Y'all are so cute, I just love it. A lot of people might feel awkward being around someone they used to see and their current partners, but spending time with the triple O's, as they call themselves, always makes you feel lighter. You've all been honest and open with each other since the three of them started dating, and that's made space for you to feel represented as their friend. Wait, are they... Cleo points over to the gym, where the three of you see Dio over at a squat rack with Ishk. Ish just finished a massive set, and it looks like they're going to have Dio try? That seems like it could be a bit much. Dio. Theo's voice cuts through the beach air, seemingly breaking Dio out of a sort of trance. You can see them laughing, patting Ishk on the back and pointing towards some nearby volleyball nets. Too excited, but in a good way. It's true, Dio does like to just charge into whatever they do, but we have a way of balancing each other out, don't we? We do. Ah, y'all are so cute, I love it. You've been back home for a bit. You had to wash your dog as he rolled outside. Oh, the mud, isn't it? Well, welcome back. Hope your drive was okay. Hope your daughter had a good day. You forgot your mother-in-law was taking the kids to the theater. Ah! Sounds like time for Sar to chill out and maybe take a nappy. I don't know. I'm sure you could probably use a nap. Everyone could use a nap. The three of you continue your walk over to the volleyball nets, where you see them, where you then watch Dio and Ishk play some 2-on-2 beach volleyball with a couple of other lifters. Even in their signature torn jeans, Dio makes some good plays. Afterwards, the five of you grab some ice cream and spend the evening watching the sunset. All in all, a pretty good day. Already did? Let's go. Okay. I'm trying to keep my eye on the time, and I'm trying to make sure I have stuff. I do the stuff I need to do, both before and after piano. So I think this next event will probably be the last one, and then we'll end it. Yeah, just letting you guys know. And it's voice, so we get to go out on maybe a bang if it's not angsty. As you arrive at the beach, you catch a glimpse of Dio, Theo, and Cleo's setup on a few beach towels down by the water. They wave to you enthusiastically. You can't help but smile as you walk over to them.
Hi! I hope I didn't keep you waiting long.
Cleo bounds over to give you a hug. After releasing you, they take your hand and guide you down to the beach towels.
Not at all. We just got here.
Half an hour ago.
Probably not an actual bang, yeah. Cleo pouts.
Shush! If Samar had been here, they would have tried to help us set everything up.
Hey, I wouldn't...
The three of them give you a look.
Well... Okay, fair enough. But I wish I had known. I would have tried to be here sooner.
Babe, don't stress it.
You're worth the wait.
Hi, Think Jinx, how are you? Thank you for the forehead kisses. Happy Friday! I hope you're having a good Friday. You can't help but blush at Theo's matter-of-fact tone. Dio and Cleo laugh at the expression on your face.
Yeah, Theo's a charmer.
Such a flirt.
Shut up.
Theo's blushing now, and you laugh as the tallest member of the polycule shrinks down in embarrassment. Very happy Friday. Let's go! Nice! You take a moment to look at the picnic they've set up.
Ooh, these look great. Did you guys swing by Lulu's on your way here?
Nope. Lulu needs to relax more.
Thank
Cleo
you.
made them.
Thank you. Lulu does need to relax more. I'm glad everyone sees that.
Whoa!
The pastries look absolutely amazing. After a closer look, you see that they don't have quite the professional polish that Lulu's do. But if their scent is anything to go by, they more than make up for it in taste. You can't help yourself. You grab a syrup-soaked piece of Namura and take a bite.
Cleo, these are incredible.
Oh, I'm so glad you like them.
You eye the rest of the pastries. It's a ton of food, even for 4
You sure
people.
we'll be able to finish all of this?
Dio laughs while Theo blushes.
Rookie mistake. Never doubt how much Theo can eat when she's bulking.
But it's all pastries! That's not gonna help with the bulk. You need protein.
Listen, these muscles don't fuel themselves.
I do love this for you, Theo. I wish I could eat all of those pastries. Cleo pats her bicep reassuringly while also taking the time to cop a squeeze. Nah, eat a million pastries, amen.
We know, sweetie, and we love them.
Theo rolls her eyes, but can't help the small smile that teases at her lips. Cleo scoots up and pecks them on the corner of her mouth. Everything helps with bulk? Okay, that makes sense. I stand corrected then. Yeah, some things are just more efficient. Yes, that's true, but you're right. Everything can help with the bulk. I want a bulk. I just want to eat a bunch of pastries, really. Theo makes an indignant noise before looking at you and hesitating.
So, vibe check. How you feeling?
What, in general?
Theo rolls her eyes.
No, babe. About this. Us.
They wave their hands at the picnic and their partners.
Just want to see how you're doing with all of this. Make sure you're comfortable.
I love that Dio's checking in on us.
We're doing our best not to move too fast.
Sorry, a big stretch. Cleo pouts and looks away, an embarrassed flush rising to their cheeks. You laugh.
Honestly, it's been amazing. You guys have so much love for each other, and you welcomed me in no problem. I was a little worried that I would feel like I have to play catch up, but you've been taking care to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Aw.
I'm really, really happy. Thank you.
Aw. For a beat, the three of them look at you in silence. Then they all move at once. Yo! They're so cute. You're tangled together with the three of them, arms and legs sprawled across the blanket.
We love having you with us.
For real. You bring something special to this.
Yeah.
You can't help but giggle at Theo's anticlimactic contribution.
Thanks, guys.
One of the first pieces of advice they give you is focus on eating enough now. You can make it the right stuff later, but if you don't like the food, you'll never get going. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, because sometimes it could be hard if you're like, oh, I've got to eat a bazillion pounds of chicken? Great. So I understand that, yeah.
I'm really excited to spend more time with you guys like this. See where it goes.
We are too.
The four of you lie together in the sun, listening to the sounds of the waves and each other's breathing. I think for me it's kind of a mind shift, maybe because, I mean, I have a nutritionist that is very much like, you've got to eat healthy food, and you've got to eat this, and you can have a snack, that's fine, but you've got to focus on your protein. But I mean, it's also coming from like, I guess, a cutting standpoint. You finished the polycules route. Yeah, okay. I think that's what we'll do for today. You two, you four, you many. I think they could have, maybe they like copy paste it for everyone and just put in the different name like a value. I think they should have just said y'all are inseparable, and that would fit everyone. Anything. But alas, alas. Let's go to our just chatting. Meanwhile, I'll return to the room so it like auto saves, and then I will log out. Y'all would have fit the vibe of the game very nicely. Exactly, exactly. Ah, well, missed opportunity. Maybe in, I mean, it sounds like they're making DLC, so perhaps in the DLC they'll fix it. Yeah, no, thank you for hanging out and modding. I really appreciate it. You're a very good mod, and you should know that, so thank you. Let's see. I almost had to listen to myself. That was scary. Let's see where I'm gonna send you. I mean, knee-jerk reaction, I want to send you guys to Echo, but let me just double check and see if there's not anyone that, like, I haven't been able to raid in a while that I really want to raid, but it'll probably be Echo because more often than not, we don't match, like, days anymore, so it'll be nice to go over to her. Especially since my best girl Aminette is on screen. Yes, I've confirmed that we're gonna go see Echo. So, Echo's doing art today. Echo is a close friend. Be nice, don't be mean. I really don't have to tell you guys that. You guys are always nice. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Next week it's gonna be weird. We're not gonna have our Friday stream because I'm busy. Wednesday, it's my affiliate anniversary, so we're gonna hang out. We're gonna do some VR. I'm gonna definitely try and get it set up this weekend. I'm busy like every day, and if I don't write stuff down, I never remember. I've been meaning to double check and set up the rest of my VR stuff for like weeks, and here I am. So I'm definitely gonna do it this weekend, I promise. Alex, I'm always mean to Echo. Well, I mean, to be fair, Echo's mean to you first, so you're just giving back what you're getting. So I get it. I get it. Time to be uncharacteristically nasty. No. Okay, if you are no, I cannot believe I'm being slandered by like this. Oh, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I know. I keep pressing the wrong button because I'm getting distracted. Okay. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Y'all are the coolest. Y'all are the best. Y'all give support monetarily, and I appreciate it. I'm trying to copy my own raid message. No! If you're not a subscriber, listen, you could have been anywhere else and you decided to be here today. You are supporting me emotionally and mentally, and I really appreciate it. Y'all are also really nice. Here is your raid message. I'll see you next week. Please take care of yourself. No, it's okay. It's okay. We can wait. It's fine. I'll let Echo's ads go. I'll wing it a little longer. I'll wing it a little longer. We can wing it. It's fine. So, how about those Knicks, huh? You don't want us to give money to Echo? I mean, do you want to go into ads? Wait, hi, Sesu. Hi, Yuki. You're here just in time to get ready for the raid. We've got a few minutes though. We've got to wait for Echo's ads to finish. Yuki, here's your raid message. What am I doing this weekend? It's farmers market weekend, folks. Here, at least. The farmers market's opening, so I'm gonna bring 2 tote bags. It's not gonna be enough, but I'm gonna try my best. I think one's gonna be a regular tote bag and one's gonna be like like a refrigerated one. So I'm going to the farmers market on Saturday. I'm gonna gorge myself, and then I've got raid on Saturday, and so that'll be fine. Since I don't have piano on Sunday, I've got gym on Sunday. I get to sleep in an hour. And then the Pilates place I go to, they're having like some sort of like store block party in their area. So like, I don't know, I'll get some food and maybe I'll harass Alex to try a free class. Pilates, bruh, your legs. Honestly, when I come out of Pilates, it's really my arms that are taking it. It depends on what the teacher wants to, like, kill me with that day. But it's usually my arms that are like, well, that's it, Sesu. I'll see you again next week. So yeah, that's my weekend. I hope that you all, also have nice weekend plans, or if you're like, man, Sesu, my weekend plans kind of suck. I hope that they don't take up too much time, or at least they help you in some way. Yeah, that's the vibe. After this, I have like silken tofu, because I've been wanting to make, you can make a chocolate mousse out of like silken tofu that is really good, and I want to do that, and I have all this stuff and I've just been lazy, so I'm just gonna stop being lazy and like finish it, you know, just make it, because it really is just like, yo, melt the chocolate, put everything together, put it in the fridge. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. When I make it, I'll have to give you the recipe, because I'm trying a new recipe and I hope it works out. Yeah, so I'll let you know if it works out. If not, I'll just give you a really easy recipe because it only uses like 3 ingredients, like chocolate, tofu, and some maple syrup. Okay. Echo's back. So again, here's our sub-raid message. Here's our raid message. Let's go say hi before my ads start. I don't want to pause them because then I'm gonna have to deal with not having a snooze later. So we're just gonna beat the ads. It's fine. All right. So we'll start the raid. And I'll see you next time. Please take care of yourselves. Make sure to have a good weekend. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break, and stretch. Your body's going to thank you for all of those things. And then remember, wear a mask, wash your hands. It's always good. I don't want you guys to get sicky. I want you to stay nice and healthy. So I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye. Ha ha ha!